Hello traders, good evening. Welcome to the live stream. Am I audible to you? Just let me know. Isikimutu sir, good evening. Tarun sir, welcome to the live stream. Am I audible to you guys? Is the screen visible for you? If everything is clear, just let me know. Now, what you're looking at right now is a 3 minutes time frame chart of BTC. Now, first, what we will do, we will try to analyze this chart on, let's say you go to daily time frame. Okay. On daily time frame, what we will observe here, market was near all-time high level, right? This was the all-time high level. Market slowly corrected. Now it is bullish, higher lows, higher highs, and it is moving towards the upside. This is on a daily time frame chart. Now let me quickly switch to 15 minutes time frame. During this upside move, market is doing this upside move, right? After this upside move, previously you see this also was upside move. Before this you can see it was upside move, market consolidated nicely, and then it moved towards the upside. Same way here on a 15 minutes time frame, I can observe this trend line. This trend line, what you can see here, this is acting as support 1, support 2, and then resistance 1, resistance 2, resistance 3, and resistance 4, right? So same way here, what is happening, support 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So continuously market has been taking support. It is moving in an upside way, no doubt about that. But market upside, if it's moving also, it's moving in a very slow manner, no big movement. So that one we have understood. Market is trading in an upward channel pattern to a certain extent, and every time it's breaking the high quickly, there has been selling pressure. If resist here, if the high is broken, again there is selling pressure. So sellers recent time on top, they are who's on top, they have pushed the market nicely towards the downside. So this is the supporting zone. If market sustains below this zone, in short duration, going for bearish trade is better. The next selling pressure zone in the market I have marked as this area. On a 3 minutes time frame, if you go, you will notice that. Let me switch to 3 minutes time frame. In 3 minutes time frame, market is respecting the support, right? Along with that, it is respecting this resistance area, correct? So it here also it's trading within a range. In case if it breaks, let's say it breaks this zone, all the weak bearish traders would have exited, and the sellers who's on top, he might try to re-enter the market. So market has two zones to correct. If this seller is strong, he'll push the market lower. So when it goes below this zone, we can try for bearish, or if it moves up, the seller can re-enter the market, push the market towards the downside. That is one more chance where we can look for bearish trade. Okay. So now that it is in indecision zone between this recent resistance, recent support, on top we have the seller pressure zone. It would be a bit tricky for us to immediately jump into any trade. Let the market show any confirmation, then we can definitely look at a trading opportunity. Here I think global market data is not yet reflecting here. Let me look into that. So that data has been an issue for me as of now. If I look at S&P 500, Nasdaq, slightly that bullishness is there at the zone. I'm saying, will the sellers who entered, who pushed the market down, will they enter, or from top they will enter? based on here, if anyone is entering below this zone, we will look for bearish, because from this zone only, if market corrects, no other stop loss hunting level on top. So next stop loss hunting can happen on the lower end. That we will try. Or else if it gives a breakout, all the weak players market has removed, the seller who's on top, he will re-enter the market. So from here again correction. So two opportunities we will try, traders. Okay, I hope the view is clear as of now. Here I can attempt for a bearish trade. Market has come down, decent correction from here. If downside move will happen means nice movement, but it is a bit tricky for us to enter here. Only with small quantity. If you want, we can try. So selling pressure you can see at this candle. So if there is a chance here, buying pressure, here selling pressure, indecision is there. So little more we will wait. If there is any confirmation, then we'll look into the entry opportunity. Okay, so any comments? Nasdaq has opened with a massive gap up, sir. Okay, that we will look into it. And Srinivasa, gray matter, AI inspired. Good evening, sir. Everything is clear. Okay, Lingusami, sir. Gopinath, sir. Everyone, welcome to the live stream. As of now, let's simply not jump into any trade. This area is acting as resistance. This area is acting as support. Market, you can see this buying pressure here, selling pressure here. Massive gap up market has opened. The main reason can be that China, US, that discussion used to happen, right? Related to the tariff. Now they have come to a kind of agreement, which is market is thinking, okay, the issue is solved as of now, but with Trump, we cannot believe anything. But based on the sentiment, what market has decided to do, according to that, maybe we will go as per the flow. Those of you watching the live stream, if you have not yet liked the video, support the channel by liking the live stream. Those who want to watch the live stream on full screen, definitely there is one more live stream which is happening in our same channel. You can come and look into that. All right. So when we require this money control, it doesn't work. S&P 500 2.5%. It was already in that positive note itself. After that huge gap up, you can I believe you can see that there is a strong, I'll get it here. So here you can see a strong red candle here in S&P 500. So as long as this upper level breaks, I'm not that much interested in looking at bullish trade. Dow Jones already it was positive. It is holding on from top. At the upper level there's selling pressure. I cannot see any other stop loss hunting level on top. So considering this are also as a, after this gap up, will it continue? Definitely it is 50% chance. Dow Jones kind of, this Dow Jones composite data is different. So these two things we will have a look at. Not that much interesting right now. Already all the weak players have been removed. At least a pullback or anything as such is required. Here we can see selling pressure. So no need to directly jump into any trade. Now in the live stream, I'll just ask your view. Quickly, I'll conduct a poll. Okay, please share your view, traders. Participate in the poll and share your view. Continuous resistance market has respected. As long as this level breaks, we cannot be looking for any bullish trade, because the seller has put pressure here. Once market breaks this level, only then we can say this seller who's on top here and here, market will try to target them. Okay, with that view we can look into the market. %50 bearish. Ethereum view. In Ethereum, this zone is acting as support, this zone is acting as resistance. So market is kind of in a no trading zone itself. Sellers pressure here, buyers pressure here. So again, buying pressure before reaching this level. If market gives a breakout, then there is a possibility of a trend continuation. Already market was in a uptrend. It was holding on for a while. It's in a narrow range right now. Later, if it gives a bullish move, then in Ethereum we will look for opportunity. Okay, the seller put nice pressure in the market. So by chance, if again market moves towards the upside also, that means the seller is weak. Market has potential to move up. Okay, here the support zone, what market is respecting, it is corrected up to let's say 618 level. So what we will do, we'll mark one zone here. Okay, this zone. When market goes below this zone, then we'll be looking for bearish trade. If it goes above the zone, bullish trade. Now at the current level, what we can do, with small stop loss, buying opportunity we can try, but this is a tight range that we need to take into consideration. But by chance, from here only, if market gives a breakout and traps people on the sell side on top, our entry will be very early. Even at the upper level, if selling pressure zone comes, we might be able to book decent profit by then and exit from the market. Okay, so with that logic, stop loss, just we will put the risk reward calculator and see. This is the entry, this is the stop loss is kind of big. That is definitely one concern. Entry anywhere at this zone if I get, and then if I look for decent 1:2, this will be a better setup. From here only, as long as this zone is there in the market, as long as this zone breaks, even though there is seller's pressure, we cannot look for bearish trade. Okay, so let it go below that zone, then we'll be looking for bearish opportunity. This zone I'm saying. So market finally coming to the make or break level. It is holding on to this range. I've just taken 3 minutes time frame chart, not yet entered. Here any bullish confirmation if I get, then I will decide my entry. Okay, if it goes below the zone, then sellers are strong, I'll go for bearish trade. Bullish, around 48% of the people are bullish. Too much until the support market has come. S&P 500 is showing bearishness. Dow Jones has moved to the upper level. Let this candle give a closing. Then we will decide our entry. If I have to go bullish or after retest, I'll go for bearish trade. This is an important zone. Okay. Another 1 minute 30 seconds left. Let me switch to 1 minute time frame so that in case I get entry little early, I will get. So this zone I'm considering right now. Simply what I will do, even though there is seller's pressure, I will buy now. Okay, market has come to this zone. This is the final buying zone. So if market sustains, as long as it sustains above this zone, I'll be looking for buyer's pressure. If it goes below this, I'll give the stop loss and exit from the market. What is the stop loss? I will copy paste it here. My stop loss is around $49 for this trade. I've taken the entry. So we will see how it goes. This is the final make or break level. Okay. If market breaks off this level, then continuous bearishness can happen. So before that, by chance, if market moves up, that is what we can try to capture. And let's say this is everyone was bullish looking at the S&P 500 and things like that. Market has created confusion, removed weak players. From here, if it bounces back, we will try to capture that moment. Or else, if US market starts falling after the big gap up, this also shows bearishness. If the continuation is happening, then we'll go bearish side. Okay. How many people entered along with me the bullish trade? Whoever wishes to watch the live stream in full screen, okay, you can come to our channel. Already the full screen live stream is going on. Okay, so here buyers have got a bit activated here. $11 to this zone. 1:2 we will target first. Okay, that is seller's pressure zone, what I have discussed earlier. I've already taken the entry. Who wants to watch on the full screen, please come to the channel and have a look at that. So from this final buying pressure zone, market is moving up. So hopefully it continues. Srinivas entered. Okay. From here, how much? To the zone. First safety border, we will look at this zone. Okay. Then from there, maximum stop loss trailing work only we will be doing. You can see this is a decent 1:2 risk reward. Now, no point in keeping stop loss up to this zone, right? So if market is going to give a breakdown, continue the downside move, there's no point in again keeping a bigger stop loss. So our job is to reduce the risk. Only $27 is the risk. Already 1:1 we have got. Target for Ethereum on upside. Ethereum, it's still in this one, right? So if it consolidates up to the zone, then moves towards the upside, this area will be the target. 2580, that zone. And above this, if it gives a breakout, by then you should have already trailed your stop loss to maximum. As of now, I will not take any Ethereum trade, but I'm saying if it moves up above this level, breakout failure, then market correction. Like that, we have to look into the market. Okay. BTC till pullback. Here it's holding the upper level. One lakh 4,402. Srinivas sir entered. Why there is two live stream? One is for portrait, okay. One is for existing customer who want, existing students who is regularly following the channel. For them, full screen view. Portrait is only for maybe YouTube. In short feeds it will come. That is the only reason. Wants to come full screen, you can come to the live. Who wants to watch the full screen live stream, you can come to our channel main page. There you will see two lives going on. One is full screen portrait mode, landscape mode. Another one is portrait mode. Okay, market has shown some bullishness here. I'm considering this as target one, right? So almost coming close to target one. If you consider yourself as a safe trader, half the quantity you can book right now. Now there's no point in keeping bigger stop loss. We will reduce the stop loss. I can see around $60-$70 breakout 70. This target achieved. Safe traders, if you want, you can book now. Okay, so I will go here. What I will do, I will exit, let's say 25%. I actually don't want, but you can go and exit 50% of the quantity. Whatever you want to exit, you can decide here and click on exit. We have got the lower end of the market, so from here up to this zone, if it goes, it is better only for us. But I'm saying you consider yourself as safe trader, whatever it is. This was the target that is achieved. Whatever you get more than this, you consider this as bonus. All right. This chart, what I'm looking at right now, is 1 minute time frame chart. All right. So here I'm getting my stop loss up to this zone. So this became a risk-free trade. Whatever happens, I'll be making $70 profit. So this is the upper zone. That is one worry area for me, but we will see. As of now, $100 profit. Praveen sir, good evening. Welcome to the live stream. How many of you booked? How many are still in the trade? Have you trailed your stop loss up to this zone? We'll just try to see if there is an option for us to capture additional move. Okay. So nice move. Market has come to this upper resistance zone. So here it is a bit of pressure. I need to agree. What happens here, I don't know how market is going to react. But if these people are weak, then bigger trapping can happen. Bigger movement we can capture. For me, the upper level will be this zone, next target zone. That's why I've kept the stop loss. I've not kept the target, because movement continue means we will just hold on and go, right? As of now, $120-$130 profit. This is those who can see trend line 1, resistance 2. Here sellers should have put pressure. The seller who should have put pressure, they put the pressure, but now they have given up. From now, if movement continues, next will be 1,04,800 will be my target zone. Okay. Now whatever happens in this trade, what is it? $80 profit. Okay. Target is, I've not yet kept this upper level as target, but here I will copy this price for safety purpose. I'll put it here. Either $83 profit or $200 plus profit. That's how we have decided our target. Hi sir, good evening. Good evening everyone. Now what I will do, I'll trail the stop loss. This target I will shift. Okay. this little concern is that this target immediately after touching, will the market correct or something? But whatever happens, we will make $126 in this trade. So that is a decent profit. Tell me the status of your trade. How much profit did you book? How much did you capture? Let me know, traders. As of now, $150. Only this previous 1 minute candle low, I've kept the stop loss. You can see, right? Stop loss, what was here, I've got it up to this zone. Now market can come for a retest and then move, or directly it can move. That I'm not sure, but protecting our profit also is important, right? So already this level was the target. We have got the target up to this zone. My expectation is from this zone, again it will reach up to this zone. But maybe it will correct and then reverse. That possibility is there. But no need to reduce the stop loss here or here. Okay. Whatever is the stop loss, if it takes, let it take. Market near the stop loss. Okay. So my profit booked. You can see here. Order history. $126 profit booked in this trade. Market has given a breakout. From here it has corrected. As of now, this seller is weak. One more re-entry opportunity market might give for the bullish traders. So please be a bit careful. Next trade, please. Next trade, in case market corrects and then if it shows any bullishness, we will plan our entry. Okay. What happened to your trade? Mine trailing stop loss got hit. I made around $130, $120, $130. What about you guys? Good that we took the entry a bit early at the zone, right? So that supported our trade. It helped us a little more. Rohit, sir, $11. Okay. What about others? This trend line resistance, resistance, resistance. Market has given a breakout. Breakout has failed. Now again upside move and opportunity if we get, we will look into it. Okay. Bearish trade, let market go below this zone. That time I'll look for bearish. Right now, this is just a pullback is what I'm thinking. Money media, $300. Okay, good sir. Hi sir, are you hope? Hi Sheila Muthu ma'am, hope you're doing well too. I'm doing well, thank you. Holding 50% correction. Stop loss for this trade at least 280 points I have to give. If I'm entering right now, I'm saying. Again, we will put the risk reward calculator and see what is the possibility if I go long. Sorry, if I go long, this area will be the next target. Stop loss at least up to this zone I might have to keep. Entry somewhere here if I do. If market comes down, here it shows any bullishness, any entry if I get. Then one opportunity, sir. We'll see. Sir, if we hold for few days, is there any extra charges of payment? Please let us know. There's no extra charge. The charges is going to be the same. Breakout failure. Anyone entered the breakout, they might be trapped in the market. So market is holding on to this range. If from here only, if market moves up, then it is a problem for me. See here, if I keep stop loss, risk reward is not sitting properly. That is one concern. Little more I might have to wait if market comes to this zone. Here also I can enter, but stop loss target will be too far. What to do about it? From here only market can break, or it can correct and then break. These are the two possibilities I'm thinking. All right. Safe traders, what you do, you wait for market to come to this zone and then look for entry. Now from here only, if market corrects, moves up, I'll miss out on the opportunity. So I'm choosing around, first let me just enter half quantity. Okay, half quantity I will enter. I've taken the entry, copy, I'll put the stop loss. Stop loss is here, the stop loss. Why I'm reducing the quantity is because in case market comes down, here at the zone second entry, I will add little more quantity. Okay, now directly I don't want to enter the entire quantity. From here only, if market moves up, I'll miss out on the opportunity, right? That is why only half quantity at least I have entered. Safe trader means you wait up to the zone and then look for upside move. Some kind of selling pressure I could see here. Hopefully if market sustains that, fine. Those who do not want to take too much risk up to the zone, you can keep your stop loss here so that later if market comes to the zone, you can re-enter. Okay. Here still it is 50-50% chance. That's why entirely I have not entered the trade. Here I would prefer to enter at the zone. Global market. Correction is a bit strong. Is it a decent correction? Decent correction I can consider. I placed order for 100 more quantity. Entry is here. Below this green candle, if market goes, anyways I have to exit from the trade. No other option. So as of now, risk for me in this is around 75. That anyways we made $130, $140. That will match there. Those of you who's entered the second trade, let me know along with me. Hopefully traders, market doesn't go below this candle. This I'm considering as our protection candle. So little below that only I've kept the stop loss. If market by chance, if it corrects bit more also, it can bounce back is my personal opinion. I can be wrong. That's why always we place the stop loss. Have you entered the second trade? Okay, Shilamuthu ma'am. Thanks for the clarification. All right. You're welcome, sir. You're welcome. Closed above 0.5% tip. Okay, how many of you have taken the second trade along with me? Here there is a chance it might come lower. This area is my final protection zone. Hopefully market doesn't go up to this zone. Anyways, we had made nice profit in the first trade, right? That profit we are utilizing here to try to capture the next upward trend, because I feel the seller who's here, he has already given up. Market has tested this level once. Next, if it tests next, it will easily break this level. This area will not act as resistance again in the market if market moves up here. Palaivani has entered. Okay. Market retest. Yeah, this retest is what I expected. That's why some quantity here, some quantity here I have entered. Maximum little more it can correct, but this is my protection candle. Market, hopefully it will sustain above this and move towards the upside. That is my personal view. I've already taken a bullish trade according to that, based on this risk reward. Those of you who's watching the live stream on portrait mode, right, on YouTube shorts, you're looking at full screen mode is already available in our channel. One more live stream is going on. If you wish, you can come there. How to fix the leverage? The lesser leverage you take, it is better. My suggestion will be stick to 50x leverage. Now if you see, if I want, I can take 500 BTC also, right? 500, 600, 700, because capital is there. But all the capital, entire capital we will not put, because if you go to position, market liquidation price is one important thing aspect. Okay, this has to be very far from the stop loss what you have kept. I hope you are understanding. My market liquidation is where it is near 1,02,390. My stop loss is where 1,03,000. So my entire liquidation price is below my stop loss. By chance you take more quantity, more leverage, and you have less capital, maybe you have placed your stop loss here, but what would happen is estimated liquidation price will be somewhere here. So if market comes to this liquidation price only, your trade will get executed. I mean, it will get closed. It will close your trade, rather, even though market has not come to your stop loss level. So that you have to take into consideration. Okay, so too much leverage you don't take. 25x, 50x at the initial stage, if you just stick to 100 quantity, 200 quantity is more than enough. I'll just turn off the screen for 2 minutes. Okay, I'll be giving my commentary as usual, so you don't have to worry about that. My expectation is, even if market corrects up to this zone, this is the final support. Below that is my stop loss. If it corrects here, it will bounce back. Okay, as long as this level market goes, I'm not interested in any bearish trade. Already this upper level market has tested, held on, breakout failure. From here any reversal opportunity possibility is there. So that is something that we are waiting for. We have already taken a bullish trade in the market right now. How many of you entered the second trade? First trade already $130 profit done. Second trade. Those of you watching the live stream, like they're saying, support the channel by liking the video. It motivates us also to make regular live streams like this. Every day we come live around 7 p.m. Here, yes, there is a chance of, correcting, but later also possibility of recovering. According to me, based on this breakout has happened, this is a failure here. If it breaks also, this is the supporting zone. Too much stop loss I cannot give, so I consider this as the supporting zone. So if market corrects from here, gives a breakdown, next it will move up. Okay, that is the logic why I have taken. pure price action stop loss hunting concept only. First trade we went as per stop loss hunting, decent move. Second trade also based on stop loss hunting with the profit that we have made, little less risk we will take and then hold on to the trade. This one upper level resistance in this, basically here slowly it might hold on. BTC also might hold on even though there is a slight correction. This movement is very strong. So by chance if market corrects in I'm very sorry about my mistake. Okay, that's why I was looking at, sorry, my mistake, I got confused. Market is holding on to the upper level, buying pressure already done in Dow Jones, I'm saying. So if market once more gives a breakout, then all the weak players, if it is a false breakout also fine, but if market gives a breakout, that is a good opportunity for us. This is Dow Jones chart. S&P 500, market is forming, broken the low. It has attracted some people to take a bearish trade. It has recovered. Again, people are looking at double bottom. So here there is some confusion. Hopefully market holds on to the upper range. Something like that. Little seller's pressure is there. Even if it gives a breakdown here, no problem. It should not go below this zone. Once immediately, by chance, as per my expectation, if market comes off to this range only, I'll trail off the stop loss. Okay, I'll keep very minimal stop loss for the trade. But until then, even if it comes down, until this candle, I have to give that buffer. Those of you watching the live stream, support the channel by liking the video. Those are interested in pre-crypto trading course. And if you wish to join a crypto trading community group, you can send a WhatsApp message to the number that is displaying on the screen. Okay. Hopefully this is the final area. Ideally market from here, it has to bounce. Breakdown has happened. This is my final support. Stop loss area. Little more pressure I can see in the market. Now what is this zone? Little here below 786 level, I'll keep the stop loss just to be on a safer side. That's it, nothing else. Because just now marking the Fibonacci level, I got to see this. So little below, you guys see where I have kept the stop loss, 1,03,810. Okay, that's the final stop loss area. Your SL taken. Is it, sir? Okay. Maybe that's fine. Here one strong bullish candle, if it comes, again buyers can re-enter. Okay. Re-entry, we will look at the zone. Anyone who wants to enter fresh trade, any bullishness on a 1 minute time frame, that candle's low, we will place the stop loss and look for opportunity. All right. Let's say this not yet converted, but if this converts to bullish trade, small stop loss wherever I have kept, from here you will look for similar trading opportunity. Okay. Here a breakdown, anyone market had to trap, it would have moved up to this zone. If the seller is strong, again from this zone only it would have corrected. But since it has gone up to the upper level, then there is a possibility, is my understanding, based on the concepts of price action and stop loss hunting. I can be wrong, that is why I kept the stop loss. strong candle like this, if we get next entry, you can have a look into it. Okay. As of now, for us, Lakshmana Rekha, they say, right? That Lakshmana Rekha is 786 level. Below that, when market goes only, I will exit from my bullish trade. Until then, potential is there for the market according to my understanding. It's holding on to a bit here. Maybe it is attracting some bearish traders also. One confusion is happening. Once a green candle forms, then it will clear all the doubts. Bearishness, continuation. Almost near the stop loss. Here one strong green candle has to come anytime soon. That will be the confirmation for us, for anyone who's taking fresh entry. Okay. Anytime soon here one green candle ideally has to come as per my understanding. Because the buyers who entered here, definitely it is not, say it is holding on. Who's interested placing your stop loss, you can enter now. Big pullback movement is possible right now. Okay. I've already informed who's entered. Good. Stop loss, no change. As per what stop loss I've kept, that is the final stop loss. This is my make or break level, traders. As long as market is staying below the zone, sorry, above the zone, I am going to hold on to this trade. Anyone who's willing to enter right now, you can do that. Stop loss, no change. Same stop loss what I have kept. And entry here. Target. Maybe this area can be your first target. Second target will be 1,04,900 zone. Almost at cost to cost. Hopefully this buyer, he has re-entered is my understanding. Okay. So he has the power, the funds to break this level, this level. That's why we have taken the entry. I hope you are getting the point. So probability of market moving towards the upside is high right now. Who entered along with me, as of now, you would be at cost to cost. From here, whatever movement comes, that is our bonus. How many entered the next fresh trade when I gave this update? Here I had said you can enter now. How many people entered? Okay. We'll wait until this zone traders. No need to change our stop loss. This is still our protection zone. From here, if the continuation happens, reach the first target, only then we will trail the stop loss. Okay. I hope the point is clear, view is clear. Okay. You okay, sir? Pull back, retest. $49, 45. This is my expectation. Okay. Quickly they would try to push the market towards the upside, I feel. Below this, if it goes, then I'll think about bearish, not right now. Some people considering this as resistance, they would have entered bearish trade. So hopefully market is trying to create liquidity that we want to continue the upside move. One strong candle above the zone would be more, better for us at this point of time to confidently hold on to the trade. Re-entered. Okay. Here liquidity, some liquidity is there. Here some liquidity is there. People who entered here, they might prefer to book the profit somewhere at this zone or this zone, previous supporting zone. Ideally, market before reaching that level only, it has to break. Here this red candle is creating kind of problem. Almost near the stop loss. Here they're showing some strength, traders. Hopefully hold on. Wick also forms here. It is a problem for the setup. Okay, wick got formed. My stop loss market has taken. Let me look into the setup once more. Who has not entered, exited, don't exit. Wait until this candle close. Okay. I'd kept the stop loss, so my stop loss got triggered. This candle close, just 10 seconds left. What's happening in global market? It is just in sideways. Dow Jones sideways. It's not exited. Hold on. If one more red candle close below this green, below this previous red candle, this red candle you can see here, right? Below this, if it closes, then maybe going for, then maybe we can think about exiting. Now I'm thinking about re-entering actually. This might be my last trade. Holding on, holding on. Confirmation is the problem. So here this is my last trade, traders. Okay, I'm re-entering. I place the order. Stop loss little lower than this candle. Sorry. Here little pressure sellers are showing definitely. Buyers should have entered the market already at this zone. Not sure why they did not enter, because the US market is kind of sideways, things like that. Is that the issue? Really, this will be the last trade for me for the day. Okay, so for this, of course, the resistance area will be the next target. How many of you have not yet entered? Wait for a while. This seems like it will give a false breakdown and then move up, like that it is looking right now. I have taken the entry already, though you can see here, right? As of now, almost near cost to cost. Here, this buying pressure zone, ideally, people should have entered. They did not enter. Now, concern is near the support only I have entered, right? That is one concern. If it breakdown fails, no other stop loss hunting at the bottom from here, reversal, that would have been a better entry. Anyways, please mark this zone. Okay, mark this zone. Bearishness is high. Stop loss is taken. My stop loss is taken in this trade. This is just a wick. Oh, crap. This is just a wick. So the profit what I made here in the first trade, we made 160. So here I had to take 2 stop losses. This by chance. Last trade. My stop loss market has taken traders. Okay. So this is bearishness. How is this global market? Global market little bearishness it is showing. It's showing breakdown, continuation. All of a sudden this global market started to, like, supporting zone for the market is this area. Without pullback entering is a, without a pullback entering is challenging here. I'll wait for 5 more minutes. If there is continuation, so showing continuation, volumes are there. I'll place this order. Okay, stop loss just above this candle. I've placed a bearish order, traders, already. Sorry. Needed so much stop loss. 50% of this is enough. So from here, entry little lower I got off. That is the problem. It's okay. Whatever it is. Stop loss. Target. Target up to. Target is a little bigger, okay? Target is here. So risk for me here is around $95. Reward is around $200. As of now, $32 profit. Here the movement was very strong. That's why I didn't want it to miss out on the opportunity. So if market is not respecting this zone, then next, this area I already had marked as the next supporting zone, this area and this area. So hopefully market reaches that area. Done for the day, sir. Give it a big stop loss today. See you tomorrow. Okay. Mindset not okay for the. All right, no problem. This is also going to be my last trade for the day. Market is near my entry point. This is the stop loss zone. This is the target zone. Here, if it recovers, then I'll give that stop loss without thinking too much. I will exit. What's happening here? Nasdaq, S&P 500, all are slightly bearish. Here the sellers did not give up, traders. The confusion happened here only. After booking this profit, here the sellers should have been weak. This consolidation breakout, that would have been the right setup for me. This pressure was a bit difficult. This is going to be the last trade. If market doesn't sustain this level, goes stays, hits the stop loss, then even I give up. Moves there, moves there. Quick. US market, the breakdown, gap up has been a big issue. This is the last setup for the day. If market hits the stop loss, then I close. Stop loss taken, traders. Continuation did not happen. So yes, to a certain extent, I have given little more stop loss from more than the profit. Profit was around $126 in the first trade. Then later I've given little more than what I preferred to give. That additional reversal where the market gave that extra move, right? This extra move more than the stop loss when it gave. By the time I closed, that extra move took little more, that spread, what they call, that has happened. Here also they're trapping, stop loss removed. I'm done. Over trading, if I start doing, then it will affect this one also, mindset, psychology. Even I'm done. I'll close my setup for the day. This one setup costed the psychological issue. The next supporting zone is for the market is this, and this zone, this pullback, don't know how much it can trust. This is the support. Once it is broken, this can act as resistance. Again, selling pressure, again market can move. That kind of situation is there. Looking at this candle randomly, don't enter buying trade, because already this area can act as a retest zone before the correction. Okay, so that is about it. Yes, little bit even I'm disappointed, unnecessarily extra stop loss I gave today. That's okay. Tomorrow better opportunity. After some time, if there is one more opportunity, I'll share it in the group. All right, traders, thank you for joining the live stream. Good night. Take care. Bye bye.